Good morning, students. In our daily life, we are observing number of changes. These changes we are separated as two types. One is physical change, another one is chemical change. Which type of changes are called physical change? Once we are observing any substance, shape, color, odor, size or change, such type of changes are called physical change. Physical change is a temporary change. In physical change, we can observe does not form any type of new substance. Simple example, ice is melted into water. The same way, once we are observing the chemical change, once we are observing the chemical change, it is a permanent change. Any substance, chemical properties are changed and they always form the new substance. Such type of changes are called chemical change. For example, we are burning one simple wood piece. The wood piece after burning, it will be formed as coal and heat. It is a simple example for chemical change. Look at the board side. Changes. Changes are two types, physical change and chemical change. Physical change we can observe that does not form the new substance. It is a temporary change. Chemical change. Chemical change can be form the new substance. They occur based on chemical reactions. Once we are observe the chemical reaction, there is a four types of chemical reactions. Chemical combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction. Chemical reactions can express with using of chemical equations, which is called chemical equation. Any chemical reaction can express with using of its symbols and formulas, that is called chemical equation. At any chemical equation we can observe reactants and products are present, which are called reactants. Which substances are involved or participate in chemical reaction, such are called reactants. After completion of chemical reaction, which substances are formed, such are called products. Products means the totally new substances. Reactants and products are separated with using of one arrow symbol. It is called gives rise to. The total structure simply saying as a chemical equation. Just to look at the both side. General information which are involved in chemical reactions, they are called reactants. After completion of chemical reaction, forming new substances are called products. Reactants point of view, two or more. How many number of substances are there? The totally simply saying as a reactants. After completion of chemical reaction, forming any number of substances, totally simply saying as products. Both are separated one arrow symbol. It is says as a gives rise to. Gives rise to. At any chemical equations, reactants are LHS side and products are RHS side. That is the simple fundamental. For example, hydrogen gas react with oxygen and form water. Here, reactants are hydrogen and oxygen. Product is water. Chemical reactions are four types. Chemical combination, chemical decomposition, chemical displacement, chemical double displacement. Now, we observe the chemical combination reaction. Which type of reactions are called chemical combination reactions? Combination means combined. Two or more substances are combined each other and form one new substance. Such type of reactions are called chemical combination reactions. Chemical combination reactions we can express one general chemical equation. Look at the board side. A plus B gives rise to AB. Here A and B substances are act as a reactants AB is act as a product. When we are observing some general examples, first one, hydrogen gas react with oxygen and form water. Therefore, simply we are written as a one type of equation. 2H2 plus O2 gives rise to 2H2O. Magnesium ribbon react with oxygen, then they form as a magnesium oxide. Here magnesium ribbon means burn with oxygen. Automatically 2Mg plus O2 gives rise to 2MgO. And once again we can reaction of calcium oxide react with water and form calcium hydroxide and also release some heat. Carbon react with oxygen and form carbon dioxide and form the heat. Once we are observe the combination reactions, they will form the heat also. Generally, combination reactions are called exothermic reactions. Here, which is called exothermic reaction. At any chemical reaction, heat is generated or produced. Such type of reactions are called exothermic reactions. Chemical decomposition reaction. Decompose means to separate or divide. Any one substance separated into two or more substances, such reactions are called chemical decomposition reaction. Chemical decomposition reaction can be expressed one general equation. AB gives rise to A plus B. Here AB means it is a compound. When this compound separated or divided as a two or more substances, that is a decomposition reaction. Generally, decomposition reaction can be occur with the using of three different type of methods. One is with the heating, presence of sunlight and using of electricity. These method we can use and we are done the chemical decomposition reaction. With the heating, using of heat, decomposition reaction can be occur. Such reactions are called thermal decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction can be done with using of heat. Such reactions are called thermal decomposition reaction. Thermal means heating. Once we are observe the thermal decomposition reactions, some examples. First one, calcium carbonate unheated, it turn as a calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Heating, we are keeping delta symbol. That means delta symbol expresses the heating. CaCO3 gives rise to CaO plus CO2. Second one, green color of ferrous sulfide crystals are unheated, it turn as a white color of ferric oxide and also form sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide gas. 2FeSO4 gives rise to Fe2O3 plus SO2 plus SO3. And next third one, lead nitrate unheated, it is turned as a yellow color of lead oxide and brown color of nitrogen dioxide and also oxygen. Therefore, 2PbNO3 taken twice gives rise to 2PbO plus 4NO2 plus O2. These are simple examples for thermal decomposition reactions. Chemical decomposition reaction can be done with using of sunlight also. If any chemical decomposition reaction can be done present of sunlight, such reactions are called photochemical reactions. Generally, photochemical reactions in our daily life, so many times we are observing there. Look at the board side. Silver bromide, it is a light yellow color. Present of sunlight, silver bromide change into grey color of silver and bromine. 2AgBr gives rise to 2Ag plus Br2. White color of silver chloride, present of sunlight, change as a silver and chlorine. 2AgCl gives rise to 2Ag plus Cl2. Chemical decomposition reaction can be done with using of electricity also. If any chemical decomposition reaction can be occur with using of electricity, such reactions are called electrolytic composition reaction. Generally, electrolytic composition reactions must be done with using of electricity. Simple example is electrolysis of water. Present of electricity, water is decomposed as a hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. In this reaction, 2 volume of hydrogen and 1 volume of oxygen will be formed. Look at the equation side. 2H2O gives rise to 2H2 plus O2 with the using of electricity. This is a simple example for electrolytic composition reaction. And one more simple identification. In this reaction, hydrogen and oxygen forming ratio is 2:1. And one more example. What is the identification test for hydrogen? Hydrogen gas can put off the burning materials with pop sound.